Today we're going to be taking a look at the Etekcity Roco R37. Hey everybody, thanks for coming back and joining me today. Today we're taking a look at this Etekcity Roco R37. Basically this is a multi-purpose LED light. I like to think of it as kind of a tent light. I mean, that's one of its uses. It's got 7 different modes. It's got a low, a medium, a high power, which is 300 lumens. Night light mode, which is a sensor. So when the power goes off, or the lights go off, I'm sorry, this will automatically come on in night light mode unless you turn it off all the way, and we'll get to that later. It's got a rechargeable battery bank as well. It's a 2500 milliamp hour rechargeable polymer battery inside. It's got a micro USB on one side to recharge it, and it's got the plug on the other side to recharge your phone or your tablet or whatever other device you may have. It is waterproof grade up to IP66, and it's got a 1-year warranty from Etekcity. And I also like to mention that the folks at Etekcity were kind enough to send this to me for review. So I've been messing around with it for a few days in between the SHOT Show and other stuff I've been doing, and I kind of figured it out and learned how to use it. What comes with it is, of course, the box and the instructions. You have a USB cable for charging and for also charging your phone. You get a nice little case. I thought that was a nice touch. And that's about it. So I'm going to go through the modes with you real quick here. Now, it's important to, if you buy this, to read the instructions, because I'm looking for a power button on here, right? And this, see how that's kind of bumpy there? It actually is supposed to go in there. That's better. I'm pushing this thinking it's the power button. It's not. It's the little indentation where you plug in your USB cable. I'm like, where the heck do you turn this on? I'm twisting. And finally, I read the manual. Found out that's the power button on one side. So I'm going to cycle through the modes here. You get the first mode is a color changing mode. It's kind of like mood lighting. I don't know why you'd need that in a tent, but hey, who knows? Then you've got your, this is the color set mode. You put it in this mode, you hold this down for 3 seconds, and you can change the set color. So if you want it red inside your tent, you turn this and you hit it till it's red, and it will turn to red, and it will always be red in that mode. Next mode is your night light low mode, your medium, and your 300 lumen high. Let me put it back in the night light mode so I can show you something. Alright, I think that's it. And you cover it. There we go. Took me a second there. Cover it up, so once it gets dark, it will automatically turn itself on. But when the lights come back on, it turns itself off. So that's kind of nice to have if you hang it up in your tent, and it does have a little strap here to hang up in your tent. There's also a very powerful magnet here that will, stick to anything you got metal up in your tent. Your 2 sides here. This side, this is like a little rubber tire cover around here. And by the way, this thing is built very, very well. I was really impressed with the quality of the build. When I saw it online, it kind of looked like it would be chintzy and plastic. This thing's got a pretty decent heft to it. So if you're going to charge it, you'll take the micro USB cable, plug it in here, plug it into your computer, plug it into another power source, a solar panel, whatever. Okay. If you want to charge things with it, you will take this down here. And of course I always put that in backwards. There we go. And I'm going to plug in my phone over off camera here. There. And it's charging my phone. Now my phone is fully charged, but at least it's saying it's trying to accept a charge. It's in charge mode. So it's not a ton of battery reserve at 2500 milliamp hours, but it's a decent amount of power, enough to get a phone call out. Enough to do what you got to do. Color mode is kind of cool, I got to admit. Now, if you want to turn it off completely, okay, and you don't want it to come back on when I cover it back up again, you hold this button down for 2 seconds. Let's put it in a light mode. Let's put it on high. Okay, 1, 2. Now it's off completely. When it gets dark, it will not go on again. So, the specs on this are 3.6 inches, either way. Weighs about 5.8 ounces. So it could be used for backpacking. It's not a heavy item, but it's a well-built item. Got a waterproof grade of IP66, and a 1-year warranty from Etekcity. If you're interested in buying one of these, I'm going to put the link in the description below, and you can check it out. So anyway, that's it for today. I thank you for watching. This is the Etekcity Roco R37 multi-purpose LED light. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.